It's been a while. So, kuan, mangumusta lang ko nimo. Kumusta man so far? How is Cebu? Actually, lately, I've been traveling a lot to Manila. So, maragwa na kayo ko'y update sa Cebu landscape, what's going on. I know ikaw ni Puli sa imong dad, no? Sa iyang program. And you're into journalism and media, of course. You're a familiar face. But siguro, walk me through your journey sa media.
Well, actually, no, I really started in Norquis. My first job was in Norquis, no. So shout out to the Kisumbing family. When I started there, that's when everything fell into place. Like because I never finished yet during that time. While I was working in Norquis, so I developed my skills and everything with the Kisumbing family because obviously my dad and the Kisumbing family are very close. But moving on to where I really flourished when I worked in the capital, because I used to work in the Provincial Information Office. Well, you interviewed Jason Monteclar, no?
Yes.
That was my department head, no, for the longest time. And he actually saw my potential and he tried to develop as much as possible where I can flourish. So, I was a writer then, reporter, writer. Then now, later on, he even developed me to become a broadcaster, no? Same as my dad, no? Si Choi Torralba. But my dad didn't know that.
But did your dad want you to also follow
No, he didn't
his
say anything.
footsteps?
Never.
But going back, you're a Hearter, di ba? Sa Sacred Heart, batch 05, 07, same alma mater. What was your first job? What was your course also in college?
Oh, my
What
first.
was your dream job initially?
There was never a dream, but there was an ambition. Make money.
Income,
I think
stable income, of course.
Everybody dreams about that. But us being Hearters, we had this on the back of our minds. We're usually, you move first, we'll follow. That was always the Sacred Hearters or Ateneo de Cebu's motive. Like, you move first, then we'll follow. It was the same as my ambition before. Like, it wasn't really clear, but obviously, money will always be the
A
first
priority,
thing.
of course, to
of
make
it.
sure stable.
Yeah, you have to be stable. Even right now, I'm single. I don't really look for relationships or anything. It's always work.
Focus on job, no? Job growth, opportunities.
But that's how my development went through to broadcasting. Is my dad was a broadcaster.
Yeah, very prominent name
Prominent
in Cebu.
broadcaster. Even interviewed him before. Then Jason Monteclar, my old boss, was also a broadcaster. Gave me the opportunity to be a writer. I was even a graphic artist first. Then I applied for Capitol. I didn't know who Jason was until he told me to write something because he was complaining about a certain article. Can you revision this? Did it. That's when he said, like, are you sure you didn't graduate?
So he was impressed with your work,
no.
with your writing.
She says, are you sure you didn't graduate? I said, no, I graduated in Fudan. Fudan University is in China, so I'm sure everybody is going to be, why did you go to China to graduate? Because
Ano sa imong giskwela sa China?
linguistics.
Linguistics.
So now the Chinese linguistics was part of my course because Norquis does not promote people who didn't graduate. So what they did, because Norquis is very keen on scholarships, they sent me to China. So 2 birds with 1 stone. You can speak Chinese, you can deal with the suppliers. So now, moving forward, when I was in the capital, that's when I developed my skills regarding media. How I studied, like, how to look for the topic, how to look for the points, where to look for the...
But mostly political
Yeah.
content.
It's usually political content under the PIO, no? The Provincial Information Office. But this was during the time under the Davide. I wasn't working under Garcia, so that's when I started developing na hinoon slowly, no, how to look for topics, like where do we start, where do we end, what is it about, because growing up right beside my dad, he usually throws the newspaper no, at the side, then I'm the one who's supposed to pick it up. But while picking it up, I read page after page after page. No? So that's why we weren't really close with my dad earlier in my life. Si Torralba. But moving on, I was 21, 22.
Sa later years na.
Later years na.
Nagka-close mo.
That's when we
Developed
became
a
close.
bond.
Because of my mom.
Why?
My mom actually kicked me out of my house. Then later on, my dad was asking me, are you doing drugs? Are you drinking? Are you looking for a fight? I just told him it was because of a girl.
Nagsakit ka? Ato?
No.
Oh.
I got kicked out because there was a girl in my bed.
Okay.
So that's why my dad was like, buang mo ni mo mama. But that's why we became so close. That's why the development of my development came from Norquis, came from Capitolio, then recently was the election. No?
What was your course after high school? Where did you study?
My first course was actually civil engineering in University of San Carlos, then information systems in Siliman. Then I finished in Fudan University Linguistics in Shanghai. So actually I was even shocked, because I thought Fudan was like this backyard school in China.
How long were you in China?
A year and a half. So basically, when I was in China, I was able to, these issues now, going on between China and the Philippines with the water cannon and everything. Honestly speaking, the Chinese people, actually, the coastal areas, Shanghai, Nanjing, Beijing, going down to Guangzhou, they really love Filipinos. Honestly speaking, they really love Filipinos. Why? Because of the one-child policy. Because everybody has this mentality in China. They're the princess of everything. But the Filipinos, you tell them to wipe the table, they will not only just wipe the table,
They'll make it.
they will really
Very
make
clean.
it shine.
Okay. But going back to your early career sa Norquis, how long were you there? What was your
Around 5 years.
main job there?
I started in ads and promos, So basically, ads and promos and business development. So basically, we try to develop certain areas, We try to look at certain branches, because that's how I learned. Like, you have to, when you develop a branch, you have to check the overpasses, underpasses, whatsoever. You have to look at the roadwork, because mostly people who buy motorcycles are just walking. They never have any means of transportation. So that's why you never put a branch along an overpass, underpass, or skywalk.
Did you venture in sales, or it was mainly
Yeah, it's part also.
also you were able to sell a few, or
Yeah.
run a sales team, or manage?
No, it's more on advertising, just everything. That if someone needs us to needs certain requirements, I say I need 25 motorcycles. They can go to me, because usually during the events, I'm always there.